Welcome to Who Knew with Matt Stewart, the show where the guests write the wrong answers. I'm the titular Matt Stewart. And our first guest is from Urvi, went to an all-girls school. It's Urvi Majumdar.
Hey.
People don't clap on this. I'm so sorry.
Our second guest this week is from the Gamey Game show. It's Bec Petraitis.
Woo.
And our third guest this week hosts the Oblivious Maximus podcast in this very studio. It's Ben Searle.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks.
Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I feel bad for clapping.
So good.
Bec and Urvi returning guest, Ben Searle, was booked in to do it one time.
Slept in.
But he slept through it.
Yeah.
Not the first time you've slept in for something at Stupid Old Studios.
Yeah, look, time management's sort of a big focus of mine right now. And
love
6
him.
months off the piss, so that'll probably help.
Sorry, that was a bitchy of me just to say first up.
I don't think it was even in the AM, that episode.
No, I think it was before 12.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was toward the edge and towards the PMs,
Yeah.
but I was jealous, if anything.
Yeah,
That's where I wanted to be. I'm like, I could have been there too, Ben.
Yeah, it was during Comedy Festival, I remember, and I had been at Festival Club. I'd left quite late, so...
I feel like the endearing thing about you is that you really try really hard with the plan. So I remember one time we were meeting him here at maybe 9, and I think we were getting messages from you at 2, 3
in the morning just saying...
Just being like, yeah, see you guys soon. And it's like, yeah, we're not seeing him at 9.
Yeah. Just stay it. Yeah. I think now I'm trying to be good at if someone's like, we want to meet at 9:30, I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I just can't do it. Yeah.
It's not going to happen.
All right, so the way the show works is I ask a relatively obscure trivia question. Our contestants have to write a convincing fake answer. I then read their answers as well as the real one and have to guess which one is correct. And the first question comes from listener Kat Ford from Upper Hutt in New Zealand. And the question is, what is the meaning of the word fartlek? What is the meaning of the word fartlek? And while they're writing their answers, I'll explain how the scoring works. So you get 1 point if your fake answer is guessed by another contestant, and another point if you correctly guess the answer. And by the way, I'm also playing as the house. And I've put in 2 of my own fake answers for each question with the help of the question writer. And we get a point for each one of those that our guests choose as well. So each of us can score up to 3 points per round, which seems fair, but the probability actually favours me, the house. And the house always wins, so if you've listened to previous episodes, you'll know that is not necessarily the case. And to even things out, the guests get triple points in the final round. Anyway, most of our questions come from our great Patreon supporters. If you want to submit a question, sign up on any level via patreon.com/dogonpod, which is linked in the show notes. And while I've got you, why don't you follow us on Instagram, Facebook, etc. at Who Knew It Pod. We've been filming episodes for the last little while. And I'm putting up clips these days.
You can't stop Matt. You can't ask Matt. Were you trying to ask Matt?
Urvi whispered to me what was the word.
I forgot. Sorry.
Fartlek.
Oh, okay.
But I loved that. You were powering through. That felt, oh man, I feel like I was in a real podcast.
People have listened before.
As opposed to this fake one.
Before being on, they've listened and they're like, oh, you read that out live. Why don't you just use the same recording every time? And I'm like, yeah. I haven't thought about that again until
I briefly
right now,
had a soundboard app on the pod, and it's a bit of fun, but you do get carried away with it because you're like, how often am I dropping in sound effects?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I listened to Greg Larson's pod last night where he gave us his thoughts on the USA. And he used quite a lot of... A lot of boings. Wow, a lot of fartleks, to be honest.
Yeah, gotcha.
They weren't fart. They were bigger than a fartlek. Sounds like a smaller. Bit of fun. Hey, he was just having a bit of fun, and I was having a bit of fun listening. The answers are in for question number 1. What is the meaning of the word fartlek? Here are your options. Like oobleck, the slime made of cornstarch and water, fartlek is a kid's toy product made by Moose with the same amounts and method, but with flatulent scent mixed down into a water solution to create a slime that defies reality and stinks. That's option 1. Option 2, when you accidentally follow when you accidentally when you accidentally follow through while breaking wind as you hiccup. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. No, that makes a lot of sense.
It's really good.
Option 3, a kind of running training which involves random variations in speed and intensity, alternating between bursts of sprinting and slower jogging. Option 4, it's a measurement of time in an aeronautical context. Option 5, a word used as a greeting in many Eastern European languages. Or finally, the kind of fart you do after eating legumes. Fart leg.
Oh.
That's a bit of fun.
And that's the main reason I brought you here today, Ben, was to have a little bit of fun.
So podcasts are about having fun.
Let's try it.
They don't have to be. Do you have one sticking out to you there, Ben?
The first one, that feels familiar, and I really like "and stinks" at the end.
That's a good pitch, isn't it?
That's a good pitch at the end of that.
If kids aren't quite over the line with defies reality, okay.
Yeah, if you don't get them with a
And
funny sound.
The funny
stinks.
smell will get you there. You locking that one in?
Yeah, why not?
All right, sick. And it's not just because it was the first one you heard.
No.
All right, Urvi.
I think the one about running. The one that was like, it's like a type of training.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
All right, locked in and back.
The aeronautics. What was it? It was like you.
Measurement of time.
That feels like it could. That lek part.
Like parsec, sort of. Is it like that?
Like, oh shit.
Which I don't know
Are
exactly.
you helping me?
Is
I
that
don't
real
know.
or from
Oh,
Star
hang on,
Wars?
now I know.
Well, I'm not sure either. Yeah, but that's what that's what I was thinking you were thinking, but maybe not.
Well, I wasn't, but now that you've said it, either you are. Now I don't.
But remember, I'm playing the game.
Yeah, I know
as
you're
well.
playing the game too.
But I'm also I often help the
You're just a
guests.
helpful guy.
Yeah, I can't. But maybe I'm helping one of them. You know, I could be
True.
helping you. I could be helping Urvi. Could be helping me. Oh, maybe I'm not helping anyone at all.
I don't want to pick anything anymore. No, I think I'm sticking with it. I'll go with it.
All right, locked in. Here's the answers. The fart leg, the legume fart. That was Urvi. A word used as a greeting in many Eastern European languages. That was the house. Cat, aka the house, did the one. I'm so sorry I butchered it, Cat. When you accidentally follow through and break wind as you hiccup. Because I thought that was a fantastic idea.
That's a great one.
I think
so good.
as I copied it across, I think I left a word out. And it really, but I think I covered it quite well.
Yeah.
I didn't look like I was.
It was so smooth. But also, the idea of farting and hiccuping, that's like, isn't that out twice?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's not what I hiccup. I hiccup like that. That's how I hiccup.
So
It just feels really hard to
Yeah.
do.
Because hiccuping and like burping and
wait, no.
farting go together. Hiccuping and burping, they seem like they would counteract
Yes.
each other.
I've just realised hiccup is in, isn't it?
Wait, is this the actual
yeah.
definition of it?
No, that's what Kat from
I
New
was just
Zealand came
analysing.
up with.
I was just analysing. That's not real.
Let's break it down.
Let's get really in depth.
Searle went for the kids' toy made by Moose. That was Bec Petraitis.
Yeah.
The moment I started writing it and then I sent it, I was like, oh, this is obvious. I've done this.
Yeah. Wasn't it like breaking reality or something?
It really does sound like
Sounds
something
like
you
something
would
I
invent.
would say.
Yeah.
But then when you went, it's a good idea, I'm like, do you know what? It is a good idea.
Yeah, we've got a product launch coming.
I'm going to fart into some slime. Sell it to kids.
Bec went for the measurement of time. That was Searle. You picked each other's.
Oh, that's so,
so
cool.
It's a beautiful moment, actually.
So was I
I feel
right?
like the word context really gets you.
And that means Urvi was right. It is a kind of running
Oh my
training.
god, really? That's so huge. Thank you so much. Why would I think? I think yeah.
Are you a runner?
No. Fart leg. I don't know why I thought that. I guess it's like a leg of a race kind of thing.
Well, you did mishear the word as well. It's fartlek. Even on the second time around, you
My
missaid it.
decisions are like just based off the wrong word.
Worked. You're still sweet.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's a Swedish word, apparently. That's where it comes from. So, geez, all three guests get a point. The house yet to score going into round 2 with a question from Jane from Northcote as well as from Lorne Madden. 2 people sent it in separately. And you've just got to come up with a fake species of a moth. Just the name of a moth.
Okay.
You don't have to describe it or anything, just its name.
Okay.
Its common name, you know. And while you're writing your answers, here's some more info on fartlek. According to Britannica, fartlek, which is Swedish for speed play, is an approach to distance running training involving variations of pace from walking to sprinting aimed at eliminating boredom and enhancing the psychological aspects of conditioning. It was popularised by the Swedish Olympic coach Gösta Hulmer after World War II and is used particularly by cross-country and long-distance track runners, usually in combination with other training methods. This type of training can be tailored to each individual's needs. Pace and terrain are continuously altered, with workouts ranging from about 20 minutes to several hours in length. The runner may employ such variations as short sprints, walking, running, going up inclines, running at a pace, or backward running. All right, the answer in for question number 2. Which of these are real species of moth? The dubious tiger moth, the red-backed furry nightshade, the grey Eastern Australian mossmouth, mouth moss. Mouse mouth. I think I had 3 cracks there and none of them were right. I'm literally just reading words off a page. I can't do it, which is tricky in this job today. Option 3, grey Eastern Australian mouse moth. Thank you so much. Johnny Longfingers.
That moth's down the docks.
Long-tooth moth or dapper flapper?
Oh.
Dubious tiger moth, the red-backed furry nightshade, the grey Eastern Australian mouse moth, Johnny Longfingers, long-tooth moth, or dapper flapper? All right, Urvi, what do you reckon?
I'm going to go for the long-tooth moth. Don't know why.
Gut feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be interesting if it did have a long tooth.
That would be struggling to just weighing it down and it's dragging. Yeah,
It's like
that's
tusks. That would be cute.
What do you think, Bec?
What was the Johnny one?
Johnny Longfingers.
It's just so that's. I just want to. I'm going to say to you, I did not come up with that. Once again, this feels like I'm being targeted. Well, the last one I did myself. Johnny Longfingers just sounds like something I'd say. Far out. There's so many moths. There's so many moths.
And they've got some of the wildest names, moths and butterflies. So good.
They do.
Fish, birds, and moths, and mushrooms I'm finding lately. All a lot of weird
You're
names.
finding mushrooms.
I'm finding mushrooms.
Put those
I'm
down.
feeding them
Put those
to
down.
my
Have you seen the news?
relatives.
No, Matt.
Talking about getting into things later in life.
That's acceptable. I think getting into mushrooms later in life seems to be a thing.
Yeah.
Figure out your life. Take a few
Yeah.
mushrooms.
I was thinking we were still talking about eating button mushrooms. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Getting into eating mushrooms, all right.
I'm going on a mushroom tour in 2 weeks. I was like, we don't get to eat them; they just get to observe.
Right. What? Observe people
I
eating
know.
mushrooms.
It's kind of annoying. I thought it was like a feast, but it's like you just go and watch different mushrooms.
You watch mushrooms.
Bro,
Yeah,
the longest tour ever.
they do shoot up quite quick. So maybe I don't think we're going to watch it in live action. Anyway.
Me. What was the one that was after Dubious?
The redback furry nightshade.
Nah. What's Dubious?
Dubious tiger moth.
Yeah.
Dubious. Would you say dubious or dubious?
Dubious, but that's because I love those doobies. Why am I
Doobies,
saying
yeah.
so much about smoking and drugs?
Oh man.
I don't even know what a doobie is.
That's who you are.
What is a doobie?
Doobie doo.
Is that a drug?
It's a joint, I think.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
The drug weed.
I just know it from Scooby Dooby Doo.
And the Doobie Brothers.
Oh my God, is that that? I just thought that was their name.
No, I think they love chuff.
I think I got to reassess my life.
I think you've got like a message because it's so
It's a green screen. Green screen? Is that because of... No, all right. keep going.
I am gonna go the second. Which say it for me?
The
again.
redback furry nightshade.
Yeah, that's calling me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're picking up the call.
Yeah. Hello.
I looked towards you and I thought that was you, and that's why I didn't go for it.
No, because I was like, I had it locked in, and then you were talking about. I was like,
You can pick the same if you like.
No, I'm sticking with my dubious guy.
All right. Here's
He seems cool.
Oh, pretty cool. If he's real, let's find out if he is. Here's who wrote the answers. Dapper Flapper, that was the house. Johnny Longfingers, also the house.
It's really good.
And that's good. I had to change it at the last second because mine was called initially the grouse flying mouse, and then when I saw Searle had written Great Eastern Australian mouse moth, I was like, "Look, but it can't have two. What are the odds of that?"
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels right. Like little mouse or like a
winged mouse. I think
Yeah.
it's cute as shit.
Yeah.
That's good shit.
Sorry for absolutely butchering it there.
Nah, that's all
I think
right.
that cost you?
Yeah, I think maybe it was too plain. You know, Grey Eastern. Yeah, it was
No,
like.
I think that
Yeah,
sounds right.
what are you, spotted Eastern or something?
Yeah, should have jazzed it up a bit, and then I heard Johnny Longfingers. I was like, probably could have been more creative. It's called Darren.
Then we had the redback fairy nightshade. Searle went for that. That was Urvi.
Yeah.
I like it, Urvi.
Thanks. Yeah, I don't know why I was saying. Yeah, I feel like nightshade. I don't even know what that is, but it's like some drink, right? That's
The first thing I
Is
thought
it a
of-
tomato or something? No, what is
maybe.
Plant that you can make
yeah.
into a drink.
Is it a tomato? That's not right, I don't think.
Yeah, and then I thought moth's a fairy and redback is a spider.
No,
But
tomato is a member of the nightshade family.
so it's not. So not. What does nightshade mean?
It's a kind of plant. But, you know,
Is that the whole tomato's a fruit?
I think
thing?
something
Yeah.
in there. But yeah, they name them after all sorts of nonsense.
Moths.
Yeah, moths.
Because it's like whoever discovers
sorry.
it gets to have a crack, right?
exactly.
I wish I could discover something. It was so
Well,
fun.
maybe you will on your mushroom trip.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Urvi went for the long-tooth moth. That was Bec.
Oh, did you?
I didn't even think of the visual. The visual's beautiful.
Yeah.
And that means Bec's also correct. It is the dubious tiger moth.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yes.
What makes it so dubious?
That is a good question.
Is it not? They're not sure if it is a tiger moth.
Yeah.
I do think moths in particular, out of every animal, if I had to pick one of them that I'm not vibing with, only because they're quiet and then they come at you. Right? They always come at me. Do they come at you? Maybe this is just
Where is this happening?
Totally.
everywhere.
You're opening up a lot of old trunks. Moths are coming out.
One of my comedy festival shows ended with the fact that I accidentally swallowed a moth.
Oh.
About 3 years ago, because I was holding my phone to my mouth in the dark, and it looked at it and went
my
in, and I went,
God.
and it went too far down, and I was like, "Bleh!" There was no getting it out. I was trying to cough it, so I had to swallow it.
Is that the day? Is that when you stopped being a vegetarian?
And that was the day.
Actually, not bad.
Yeah,
Juicy.
Okay.
it was like
The gateway meat.
I feel like consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if the moth goes in your mouth, you can eat it.
Yeah.
Well, it happened to me once. I got a cold brew from this cafe in South Melbourne, drank it, and then a cockroach went in my mouth.
Oh my god, no.
They bottled it in there. And then I realized I probably could have sued the company, but I instead took a $200 voucher.
Was it still alive?
No, it was very much dead. But yeah.
I guess it would be preserved and kind of. No, still don't have
Yeah, not
That
a
is
great
so-
experience.
So funny that, no, I don't think most people would think, let's sue them.
Yeah.
It's not really but I think more we are connected to America via social media. The more I do notice that a lot of people's instinct is you should sue them for that. On like every third post.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Do you feel like moths would be more liked if they had more confidence? I feel like, because I'm like, what is the difference between a moth and a butterfly? But moths, like, their like whole vibe is just like fucking annoying. It's like they're just like always like butting into shit and
Or
stuff.
scary. Like I
Yeah.
thought of Silence of the Lambs straight away. From the
They
cover.
have bad PR, but it's like
Yeah, they got to get a new agency.
Interestingly, I've googled why they're called dubious tiger moths, and it says that it's due to the initial uncertainty in its classification and identification. But also, I just
Because it had too much confidence.
But there's also one called the agreeable tiger moth, which I think would be a much more popular
That's
moth.
cute. Yeah, like if they flew around like butterflies, like in the daytime and like to flowers, I don't think that'd be that bad.
Yeah.
So Bec gets 2 points that round, and Urvi gets a point as well.
Why?
So
Oh, because you got my.
I can take it up. You know what?
I'm stinging for that point.
Question 3 comes from William Day from Shreveport, Louisiana. And the
True
question
Blood
is,
place.
is it? Which one's True Blood? Is that a vampire one?
Oh, yeah, very much so. It was good for a bit and then not as good,
Okay.
as is most television. Continue.
So the question is, what unusual name did the modern-day Chicago Cubs have from 1898 to 1902? They're a baseball team, Major League Baseball team in America, the Chicago Cubs. But for that 4-year period, they weren't called the Chicago Cubs. They were called something else. While you're writing your answers, here's a little bit more on that dubious tiger moth. This is according to Karen Stouderman, writing for the University of Florida blog. The dubious tiger moth was originally described by Francis Walker in 1855 with a span of southeastern Canada and west to Alberta, but it has also made its way to Florida to establish itself. But apparently, there's a big gap in between. They're not anywhere in between, but for some reason they took it up. They took up residence in Florida, like a retiree couple, I guess. If I learned anything from Summerville, that's what Florida's all about. Question 3 is, what unusual name did the modern-day Chicago Cubs have from 1898 to 1902? Here are your 6 options. The Chicago Soggy Socks, the Chicagoan Get'ems, the Chicago Kittens, Gentlemen Bat Boys, the Chicago Dockers, or the Chicago Orphans. What do you think, Beth?
Every one of them is a beautiful answer.
They should have a split-off league.
I know which one's my favourite.
Tell me which one, because that's probably what you said. Part of me thinks, does Chicago have a dock? Chicago.
Yes, the movie's so good. Wait, sorry, I'm getting it wrong. I'm getting
Chicago. I just said Chicago for no reason.
I was thinking on the waterfront. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying that.
Does it have
They have a big lake.
They have a big lake.
Yeah.
I have no concept of Chicago
they're
apart
up
from
in the sort of big lake area. And there's a big river there.
Is that Michigan?
the river cruise.
Oh, Illinois.
Right. Would it be a good idea?
It's right in there where they're all meeting.
It's in
and
the pocket.
In that pocket with that sweet big lake.
Yeah,
then
the Canada pocket.
Milwaukee. What's that state?
Oh, yeah.
You got that up there, or is that the state? No, that's the city.
That's funny accent territory.
Yeah,
Have I talked about how I know nothing of geography on this podcast or with you?
I don't know.
And I've said this a few times, that at our high school reunion, someone was just going around going, do you know where things are? And it's because we didn't learn maps. And I don't have any concept of America. I have no concept of anywhere.
I had really bad geography teachers as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's our age and where we
Went to school.
They were like, let's focus on here.
girls' schools. Girls' schools.
No, yeah, we had a really bad geography teacher.
I went to a girls' school.
Oh my God, they don't want us to win.
No, but they did teach me how to make a scone. What the fuck's with that?
That's pretty good.
That's so
Actually was
sexist.
good.
So like,
No,
don't
it was
worry
good.
about driving, but here's your scone.
Yeah, no places, just scones.
So you got Soggy Socks,
sorry.
the Ann-Get'ems, the Kittens, the Bat Boys, the Dockers, or the Orphans.
The reason why I was thinking the Dockers was, is there a place? But maybe it makes sense to change the name because there is no docks.
Yeah.
But
There's no lakes in LA, but they're called the Lakers.
Because the teams move around. I learned that from the movie Basketball.
that's where I learned everything as well. And not from school, basketball. I learned about, did they have, no, let's not get into it.
No.
Orphans.
Orphans. Bec chooses orphans.
Every time. And that's,
She's a modern
good
day
person.
Daddy Warbucks.
And that's why you'd be a great wag.
What do you think, Ben?
I got to go Bat Boys.
Gotta go Bat Boys. When you said I know my favourite,
You knew I was
thinking,
That's good shit.
I was gonna go orphans as well.
You can.
Okay. All right, I will then.
All right, here's the answers. The Soggy Socks. That was the house. The question writer in particular actually wrote that one. William Day. Then we had the Chicago and Get'ems. That was the house. Chicago Kittens was Urvi. The Chicago Dockers was Searle.
sorry for getting too deep on Dockers. But you just said there were no docks. You could have lied to me.
It's fucking podcast. Who cares?
That's loser talk, So Ben went for the Gentlemen Bat Boys. That was Bec.
Oh, interesting. You guys are so in sync.
We did it.
Yeah.
And but that means Bec and Urvi are correct. It was the Chicago Orphans.
Oh my God. So what's the story behind that?
Well, During this is according to William, during the 1898 season when Frank Searle took over as manager of what was then called the Chicago Colts, he found himself with a roster full of players who had recently lost their former teammates due either to injury or retirement, thus leaving him with a depleted lineup, which gave rise to his new moniker, the Orphans.
I thought maybe there was like not cancel culture, but something similar back then that they went, we probably shouldn't call them the Orphans. That feels a bit weird. But no, just to find out, no, it is.
They're like, we can't call them the Orphans. We got to pick something racist.
All right. Question number 4 comes from Britta Shirtliff from Utah in the US. And the question is, what oddly named candidate ran for the US House of Reps in 2024? What oddly named candidate? This is on the Utah ballot.
So what oddly named candidate?
So just the name of a politician. They just had a name that stood out to Britta when she went to vote on her local ballot. She's like, oh, that's a funny name. I'm going to send it in to Matt.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we're just writing.
Yeah. So
in
like,
Utah.
I can't think of an example of a funny Australian politician name.
Neither can I.
But maybe it'd be like Bob Up and Down.
Yeah.
I don't
Love
know.
it.
As an example.
Yeah.
Sorry to steal yours, Searle.
Fuck.
Bob Up and Down is a great drag king name.
Okay.
So congratulations.
Thank you so much.
But I
Yeah,
think-
this question, it'll probably end up being similar to that. What would be a good drag king name? But
But a person.
queen, but a person. But it's a real person. Anyway, while you're still writing your answers, let's go for a quick break. All right, we're back. Here is question number 4. What oddly named candidate ran for the US House of Reps in 2024 on the Utah ballot? Here are your 6 options. Grant, your 3 wishes. Dan Hamburger.
Yum.
Neil on your knees.
Oh,
Juicy bun lover. Katrina phallic wang. Or Crinkle McStonkenstuff. Grant, your 3 wishes. That's hyphenated. Your 3 hyphenated wishes. Dan Hamburger, Neil on your knees, Juicy bun -lover, Katrina phallic -wang, and Crinkle McStonkenstuff. Searle, back to you.
It's got to be Phallic Wang. That boy's Phallic Wang. It's all good shit. Yeah, that's just fun to say.
Yeah.
Like,
phallic
I think,
wang.
like, if you want to stand out on a ballot, that's like who a party's like, get her in.
why has no one ever just changed their name to vote for me?
Is that
allowed?
I wonder.
Vote for.
Or tick here if you don't want to vote, and that's your name.
Oh my God.
And then you get the donkey voters.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to do... Okay, no one steal this idea. I'm going to do this next election. Stay away from me.
That's
Alright.
smart.
Bleep that out, Connor. So, because Bec's definitely going to do that.
No, excuse me, my name is...
Sorry.
what was my name?
If you're
yeah.
not going to vote, vote for me. No, tick here.
Oh, this is going to be a nightmare.
It's
on
pretty
my
good, though, I
credit
think.
card.
I don't think you'll regret this at all.
Yeah.
Urvi, what do you think?
I think. Sorry, could you just read one?
Grant, your
Yep.
3 wishes.
Yep.
Dan Hamburger, Neil on your knees, Juicy bun lover, Katrina phallic wang, or Crinkle McStonkenstuff.
I think juicy bun lover is a funny thing to
Yeah.
say. It's a good one.
First name Juicy.
Second name bun lover.
Oh, it's a bit of fun. What do you think, Bec?
Now, here's what I'm going to say all this out loud. I think I know what the answer is. So this will be embarrassing if it's wrong. I think I know because Evan, my partner, mostly has, for some reason, US politics coverage on in our house.
Oh, yes.
Gotcha.
He watches CNN. I think I don't know. But
What? Why?
I guess
He hosts a gaming show.
that would be. Please don't tell him that he should change it to a politics thing because he will.
Mate, yeah. American politics.
Yeah, he watches.
I mean,
a lot
there
of
is already
American
one
politics.
Australian TV show about American politics. So
Planet America.
Oh, yeah, it's true. He would do great on that. He just watches a lot of Rachel Maddow as well, who drives me up the wall. Only because she always goes like, and here is this big news that you'll have a pen. Yeah. And it won't be that big. It'll just be like, Trump did a
Fake
bad
news.
thing. I'm like, okay, he did it again.
it sounds a little bit like maybe a little jealousy creeping in there, Beck.
I just don't know why Evan spends so much time with Rachel Maddow when I'm there. You know? Dan Hamburger.
Dan Hamburger, locked in.
But if I'm wrong,
You blame Rachel Maddow
blame Rachel Maddow
from CNN,
MSNBC.
MSNBC.
I shouldn't know that. I'm from here.
All right, here's who wrote the answers. Grant your 3 wishes. That was the house. Crinkle McStonkin stuff was Beck. Sorry that I could not get that out. McStonkin
no, I
stuff.
feel like I made just a test for your mouth.
I think because my brain wanted it to be stocking stuff, like stocking stuffers.
that
I think
makes
that's
more
what my
sense.
brain kept trying to do.
See, I think I was thinking puff and stuff.
I think it's a great name. Crinkle, beautiful name for a boy or girl.
Oh my God, HR puff and stuff.
That's a great one.
I'm learning about drugs today. I'm so sorry. Okay, keep talking.
Kneel on your knees. That was Urvi.
That's great.
That's really good.
Really? I feel like that was like so obviously not it.
Juicy bun lover. Urvi went for that. That was a house, I'm afraid. Beck went for Dan Hamburger. That was Searle.
Rachel, how have you done this to me? It sounds like a guy.
Yeah. It's really solid name. Dan Hamburger.
Dan Hamburger is really good.
Hamburger.
It's so American as well.
Yeah.
Exactly. I sort of was thinking, like Max Power from that Simpsons episode, and I was like, America, hamburgers.
They love them.
It's sort of pretty smart stuff.
That's a
You got
powerful
me.
name.
Yeah.
Dan Hamburger. But the correct answer, Searle, you got it. Katrina Phallic Wang.
Awesome. Had a gut
nice.
feel.
I got feel for
And that's
Phallic
a
Wang.
real name. Her surname was Phallic and she married a Wang.
Oh, Katrina.
They chose to hyphenate because they thought,
No, Katrina, no.
Why would you choose that? Maybe they're like funny.
I think she found it pretty fun.
Yeah.
She's in like a poly relationship and grew up on a commune. So, I think
Oh, that's a fun thing, man.
she's pretty,
yeah.
They're leaning in.
Yeah.
So double points there to Searle. And finally, the house is on the board. It only took 4 rounds. So the scores are now House on 1, Searle and Urvi on 3 apiece, but out in front on 5 points is Bec Petraitis. We're up to the penultimate question here from Steve Wildsmith from right here in Brunswick, Victoria. And the question is, why is the date, the 11th of April, 1954, unique? What's unique about the date, the 11th of April, 1954? While you're writing your answers, here's some more info about Phallic Wang. Andrew F., writing for Jejune magazine, writes, this week we are profiling Katrina Phallic Wang, she, her. No, you did not read that name wrong. According to her website, my maiden name is pronounced Phallic. Yes, just like that. I married someone with the last name of Wang. We hyphenated our names to make it more funny. Growing up on a commune, Katrina had her first child at age 15 and today works counselling teen mothers. Makes sense. Katrina is openly queer and polyamorous. In her personal life, she is an avid hiker and kayaker, and she fosters kittens. No orphan kittens. She participates in art and alternative communities, and she mentors young women who are interested and involved in STEM disciplines. She is passionate about neurodiversity and disability activism. Although running as a Democrat, Katrina believes that the multi-party system would better serve the American people than a two-party system. I reckon she's got my vote. I don't think she won the seat, but that is... Oh, yeah. All right. Answers are in. For question number 5, why is the date, the 11th of April, 1954, unique? Here are your options. It's the day chicken salt was invented.
Ooh. Delicious.
No.
It's one of the only dates that's a prime number.
Oh, and can anyone here get that? Oh, Urvi, are you good at maths at all? You did go to
Wouldn't say I'm
Did you go to Macrob? Am I making
Yeah.
that up? Yeah. So in my head, that's where all the smart people went.
Yeah, but the maths, I wouldn't say I'm good at it.
Okay. I just love that we don't know. We probably don't know the answer.
No, well, I literally have no idea.
No, great. Continue.
It's been dubbed the most boring day in history with no births, deaths, or events of significance.
Wow.
2 men from Adelaide attempted a coup of the Soviet government, but got mixed up between West and East Berlin, sparking a diplomatic incident. Option 5, a BBC host became the first person to say fuck on television. I'm the first person to say it on podcast now. Well, finally, it was the first date where human-caused climate change began impacting the environment, with temperatures beginning to rise and not stopping.
Not as fun, that one.
Oh, let's try and finish with a fun one. What do you think, Urvi?
I'm going to go with the no deaths thing. That
Boring day.
Yeah,
Yep.
like a boring day.
So cool.
I mean, it's probably not true, but maybe.
And it's fun because if it is true, like people would have been born that day. They'd be like, oh, great.
Great.
Thanks a lot.
No one good was made alive that day.
It's important to me and my family.
Like, shut up.
What do you think, Bec?
What am I doing? I can't. Oh, a part of me wants to go for the prime number one. No, I don't. What was the other one at the top?
Chicken salt was invented.
I want it to be that. But then another.
Feels about right. Big time for fish and chip shops in Australia. It's an Australian invention. Do you know that?
I think I did. Only because I think I've read up on it too much. That's one of those things that I have a lot of information about that, and then can't tell you what a prime number is really, or where anything is. I'm going to say that it is the one about the coup. Not the coup, the diplomatic.
Okay, attempted coup.
Yeah, it was an attempted coup. Great. I think that sounds, the way that's written, that's the only reason I'm
Yeah. Sparking.
sparking.
That sounds like something Rachel Maddow might say.
Yeah, bloody does. She would say that.
This just in.
Oh.
I don't know her, but
I don't know her either, and I feel a bit bad about it.
I'm siding with you though.
Leaning in.
I can't stand her.
Aaron, Bec Judge.
I know, literally going down, bitches.
Oh, what a terrible.
What about you, Searle?
Well, I'd like to take chicken salt. I feel like a big thing that happened in our lifetime is chicken salt went from only being in fish and chip shops to being able to buy it at supermarkets.
So good.
Big advancement.
Yeah, what was that date? Obviously, not the most boring date ever, that's for sure. That's a significant event. All right, Searle, that's locked in. Here's who wrote the answers. It's one of the only dates that's a prime number. That was Searle. Which
It's a good answer.
I like it as well because the question is, why is it unique? And your answer is, it's one of the only. Like, your answer says it's not unique.
I'm going to say I don't really know what a prime number is.
Neither do I.
I do.
Yeah.
So, but we don't have time.
I would explain it otherwise.
BBC host said, fuck. That was Steve, okay, the question writer.
I was with that sounds about right.
That sounds believable.
Yeah,
54.
Yeah.
They said fuck before we even had TV at all.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The way of the world, eh?
Yeah. Bloody hell.
The climate change one, that was Bec Petraitis.
Don't know why I went so depressing with that.
Sounds real though.
It does sound, yeah.
I know.
And also it's like, welcome to this comedy quiz. And imagine if that
that's
was
true.
the answer and Matt was like, and here's the moment I'm going to bring this up and I'm going to talk about climate change. Also,
I'll bring out charts.
We can.
Yeah.
We can talk about anything.
I feel like none of that could, also that sentence would make my dad who works at a science organization go, what are you talking
I'm done.
about, you absolute.
Chicken salt being invented. Searle went for that. That was Urvi.
yeah, I don't know
Good
why
one,
I said
Urvi.
it. I just said it because I'm like really hungry and
It's so funny to be really hungry and be craving like
Chicken
a condiment.
That's when you know I've been doing a lot of research into gut health, and that's when you know your gut's screwed because if you have like random sugar cravings and salt cravings, it's like an imbalance in your biome.
Salt is my favorite food.
Me too.
Am I
I'm
not? Oh, we're both
addicted.
dying? Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, cool.
I like pepper. Maybe we even out.
Yeah.
Is that-
Peppers? You crave pepper?
Oh man, I've got big
I wanna
on pepper.
sneeze right now.
Pepper and chilies. Chili oil, chili
Chilies.
sauce.
the
Chili's
chili
good.
oil,
Yeah.
Do you know, I bought MSG.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Life
It's added to
changer.
stuff.
Yeah, just checking it on things. It's got a panda on the packet.
Bec went for the diplomatic incident. and the attempted coup. That was Steve, aka the question writer. That means Urvi is correct. It's been dubbed the most boring day in history.
Oh, really? There can't have been no deaths on that day. That's
There
crazy.
were no significant deaths. And this guy, back in 2010, a scientist called William Tunstall Pedo ran a computer program because he had this database of all important events.
Oh, yeah.
And the program told him that was the most boring day.
And someone's like, that day changed my life. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
That's so funny.
So Urvi scores a couple points that round.
Nice.
And the house again. Here comes the house. So going into the final round, it's tight. The house is on 2 points. Searle on 3 points. But out in front on 5 points is a piece. It's Urvi and Bec.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
But the final round's worth triple points.
Oh, God.
Which means really the house doesn't get triple points. So really the house is probably out of the running, to be honest. But the three of you are right in the game. And the final question comes from Abel Bracegirdle from Lewisham. Sounds like someone who might have run for the Utah government. What a wild name. Love it. And Abel's question is, what is the synopsis of the 2011 film The Future? So you just go to this one. It'll be your longest answer, but like a short paragraph.
Okay.
Kind of about the same length as a lot of Bec's answers anyway.
Something's wrong in my brain and I can't stop it.
No, I think it's great. Get it out there.
I'm editing something at the moment and all it is just me going, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, shut up.
That's editing anything you do. That's why Connor does edits this, because I just really find it hard.
I've got to edit 6 hours of me yammering. That's right. That should be like a way to Connor, don't edit that out. Make it louder. Make it echo.
While you're writing your answers, here's some more info about the most boring day of all time. This is according to an NPR article from 2010. It writes, lots of things happened on the 11th of April 1954. They must have. But the claim by a University of Cambridge-trained computer scientist that his supposedly supercomputer program has determined that the second Sunday in April of 1954 was the most boring day since the dawn of the 20th century is getting some attention on the web. Today, William Tunstall Pedo told All Things Considered co-host Robert Siegel that after a computer analysis of more than 300 million facts done by a search engine called True Knowledge that he's invented, it seemed clear that, well, nothing great happened on the 11th of April 1954. Robert told Tunstall Pedo that this must be a completely unsupportable conclusion. But Tunstall Pedo insisted that while on most days lots of famous people are born, famous people die, and there are events happening, this particular day was extremely notable for having almost nothing happened. Now, we're not Cambridge-trained computer geniuses, but we do have to admit that searches of other databases, such as historyorb.com and the Library of Congress's website, don't turn up much of interest for the day in question. Of his inspiration to run such a computer program, Tunstall Pedo explained in his blog, it occurred to us that with over 300 million facts, a big percentage of which tie events, people and places to points in time, we could uniquely calculate an objective answer to the question, what was the most boring day in history? For fun, we wrote a script to scan all days from the beginning of the 20th century and set it going. The Telegraph notes that, quote, on that day, a general election was held in Belgium, a Turkish academic was born, and an Oldham athletic footballer called Jack Shufflebotham died. Apart from that, nothing much happened. According to Steve, the question writer, on that day, Queen Elizabeth visited Sri Lanka, Belgium had the general elections, and a charity speedboat meeting was held in South Australia. So, yeah. Important to them.
Totally.
I think everyone who took part in that charity speedboat meeting were like, what do you mean? Day wasn't that day was high octane. That was a fantastic day. Here's the final question. What is the synopsis of the 2011 film The Future? An Academy Award nominated animated short film about a sentient calendar who embarks on a journey to find out what comes after December 31st. Along the way, it befriends an anxious alarm clock and a nihilistic motivational poster. It's option 1. Option 2, the future is about love, dreams, and the things we miss. Walter Goggins stars as Mark Burnett, a used car salesman. that finds a Corvette that takes you forward to the most important moments of your future life.
Oh, cute.
Mark starts questioning how his current actions may change these future events, and he learns an important lesson about accepting your fate. Option 3. Set in a parallel 1950s era, a group of scientists try to warn the world of a future that's coming for them. A mass extinction event caused by the world's volcanoes all exploding. Dr. Sally Florence, played by Jennifer Aniston, tries desperately to create a method to cool the volcanoes while her husband, played by Dave Gorman, puts the pressure on her family life. It's a high-octane drama exploring the balance of work and family. Okay, that's 3. Option 4. Sophie and Jason are in their mid-30s, childless and stuck in jobs that were supposed to be just for now, but have seemingly set them on a road to nowhere. When they decide to adopt a sickly stray cat, their perspective on life changes radically, literally altering the course of time and space and testing their faith in each other and themselves. Option 5. In this Stephen King adaptation, a small town wakes up to find the sky is a swirling void, roads leading to nowhere and clocks are ticking backwards. As reality peels away one layer at a time, they discover the future isn't coming. It's already inside the house. Or finally, the oldest person in the world and the youngest person in the world step into a time travel machine amidst difficult circumstances. When they start to time travel, we don't know if it's forwards or backwards. Finally, the motion is too intense and everyone starts becoming ageless and car sick. The movie turns into an investigation on inertia and feeling nauseous. The past, the future. What's the difference?
That's like Interstellar, right?
All right, Bec, so you got the short film. You've got the Walter Goggins used car sales, buys a car, Corvette. The parallel 1950s. You've got the childless couple who adopt a cat. You got the Stephen King adaptation where the future's already inside the house. Or finally, the investigation on inertia and feeling nauseous.
I tried so hard just then because I'm like, I want to win. And I was like, analyze everything Matt is doing. How's Matt saying it? And it's impossible.
I'm not analysable.
That's impossible.
No.
That was so difficult. Jennifer Aniston's been in a lot of things.
Yes.
What was it? Walton Goggins is now, right? So that maybe is why people are like, someone sent that in.
One of his old obscure ones, yeah.
Because he was in The Shield?
Was he also in shit?
He's been around since the 90s.
He's been around,
or whatever.
He's turned from like that guy into a real actor.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm trying to analyze the question, get to the bottom of it. The kitten one, for some reason, also, I was like, maybe it's that. I'm going back to Walton Goggins. I'm going Walton Goggins.
Going Goggins?
I go Goggins.
Locking in Goggins.
Lock in the Goggin, please.
All right. Ben, what do you think?
I'm going to go with the Jennifer Aniston one.
Locked in. Urvi?
Okay, I won't go Goggins because then we'd have a tie win.
That's kind of cute, though.
Maybe I'll go.
You can, that's nice. Oh, we both lose.
Yeah, that's true.
No, we
Yeah,
don't
I
both
just
lose.
assume that we're winning.
Still draw.
Yeah, okay, I'll go for that too.
All right. Locked in. Here's who wrote the answers. The Academy Award nominated short film with about the alarm clock and whatnot. That was Abel, the question writer.
Nice.
Abel also wrote the one about Stephen King adaptation with the future already inside the house.
really
Bit of fun. Urvi wrote the one that turned into an investigation on inertia and feeling nauseous.
Had a feeling.
Searle, you went for the parallel 1950s one with Jennifer Aniston. That was Bec Petraitis.
I'm so sorry. I started playing the game just then. I said Jennifer Aniston. What have I done?
And Bec and Urvi went for the one with Walter Goggins. That was Searle.
Yes.
Meaning no one got the correct answer. It was about the childless couple who adopted a cat.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Oh my God.
So, geez. On Rotten Tomatoes, 73% of critics gave it an approval rating, so it's pretty well liked. Audience didn't like it as much, 54%. Review by Deborah Ross of The Spectator. She did not like it. She wrote, didn't get it. Might have got it if I'd concentrated more, but I lost the will.
Really self-critical.
Readers, I'm not proud of this, but we'll say it anyway. I was baffled.
I've been bamboozled.
It's such a funny review where you're like, your job is to concentrate and then tell us what you thought. But your review being like, yeah, I couldn't.
But it's just not, that's not on the movie.
No.
That's not the movie's fault that you, no!
It's so strange. I would have left that bit out. I would just say you're baffled.
Yeah, that's fine.
But saying I wasn't watching it really. Well, no wonder you're baffled then. Jason Adams loved it though, writing, somehow there is narration by a cat wearing a little cast on its leg, and it is a beautiful and a heartbreaking thing. All right, final scores, I believe, are thusly: in 4th place on 2 points, it's The House. In 3rd place on 5 points, it's Urvi. In 2nd place on 8 points, it's Bec. But jumping to the lead
Oh my goodness!
with double, triple points in the final round is Ben Searle.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
I wasn't
Appreciate
exactly
it.
sure how it was going to play out when Urvi said, I'm going to... well, it'll lead to a draw.
Can I tell you my play in my head? I was like, oh, if Urvi does the same thing as me, then we're going to get the same amount of points, and then I'm going to get points from Searle. But unfortunately, I picked the wrong one to select.
Yeah.
I really, I was not thinking about the game at all, and then went, no, I'm going to win it. And then lost terrible. What the heck? Never.
It's tough stuff.
Never.
Thanks so much for
Awesome.
joining us, Urvi. Anything you got to plug or anything?
Yeah, I'm doing a show in Bendigo on October 3rd. Is my next live show for an hour. And I've got a pilot out on ABC iView called Urvi Went to an All-Girls School.
Awesome. Thanks so much for joining
Yeah,
us.
thanks so much. That was so fun.
Searle, where can people find you?
They can find me at Searle_ on Instagram. Searle.net is my website. I also am doing a show in Bendigo Comedy Fest. I think the 4th. It'll be on my website.
Yeah. Sick. And do you want to let people know what your pod's about?
It's called Oblivious Maximus. We chat to mostly punk and hardcore bands from Melbourne and around Australia. We have some good chats with them, but we have a few comedians come on as well, so it's good fun. Bit of a muck around. If you like music, I think you'll be into it.
I've been listening to old Aussie music this year. I'm doing a voting thing with mates for favourite Australian songs. Kind of like the Triple J one, only.
Well, we're thinking about doing it for our pod for top 50 Australian punk and hardcore songs.
Yeah, sick. Because I've been listening to a CD I hadn't listened to in ages, a No Grace CD.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
So good.
Awesome. Yeah, and a lot of bands are coming back, like NYC, classic punk band, are doing shows again.
Great.
I
think they're all had their kids have grown up, sort of thing.
Yes.
I reckon that's what
And I
made me
think
so-
also got divorced.
Yeah.
Bit of free time now.
Love it. So good. So yeah, that pod's out. Is that a weekly pod?
It is weekly, yes.
Awesome. And Bec, what about you?
I have been hinting at this on other podcasts, and I think everyone knows by now because it's already out. But please go watch Space Murder. It's a show where a bunch of comedians are doing a tabletop RPG game, and we are in a spaceship. Go look at it. I think you need to go look at it because we built a spaceship, and it is
Hell yeah.
so
Right.
cool. And it's just so fun. And Urvi's on it, and Mish Whittrop, and Hannah Arbuthnot, Geraldine Quinn, Jam, who you might know. I mean, he does all the music. There's live music in it. It's been a long time of making it, and it's so nice that it is finally out there. So go have a watch. Go see what you reckon.
Where can people find it?
It'll be out on the Humdinger YouTube channel.
Awesome. Very
Yes.
exciting, which is the new name for Stupid Old Studios.
It is a new name for Stupid Old Studios. And hopefully we've got a really cool URL.
The New Adventures of Old Stupid Old Studios.
That was the first idea
Yeah.
for the name, and then we went, maybe not that one.
I missed
something
a
a bit
few of the
shorter.
meetings.
Yeah.
That was what I thought it was last time I checked in.
But yeah, it's the first Humdinger original, I think we're calling him. So
Awesome.
we're
That's
trying
awesome.
to do some more fun stuff. So hopefully this is the start of probably not more set in space. Maybe we might go somewhere else next.
Well,
time.
you've built a spaceship now. I think really everything
Oh.
should just be set in space now.
Yes, Gamey Game is now, there's a space version. Future Gamey Game.
Thanks so much for coming on the show, and cheers to everyone who tuned in. Hey, tell your friends if you think you know anyone who might enjoy it. Give us a 5-star review. Why not? And cheers for tuning in to Who Knew with Matt Stewart. Now that you know it, I've been Matt Stewart. Goodbye.
Wait, we didn't get a second word, right? We're just gonna
No,
put
just
okay,
the
cool.
one word.
Awesome, great. I've sent you something,
I
right?
gave you the first word twice.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
No, I've sent it to you now.
Great. Now I'm just going to get it. And then I'll read it out.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Want to keep you in the loop. Have you sent yours, Bec?
No.
No, that's all right.
Wait a second. But the only reason I am not sending them, and this is so funny, is that I am forgetting words. I'm Googling what word I'm thinking of. And the words aren't like complex ones. It's like, oh, what's it? Anyway, don't worry.
No, you're doing good.
No.
Don't worry, Bec. If
Nah, it's going to be the best one.
If Irvi's late for work.
It'll be on me.
For radio. No, I don't think that's a big deal.
Nah.
Who are you on with, Urvi?
No, it's like out the drive with Ali Moore, but it's like Warwick something.
Yep.
Kappa?
No, Warwick. You know that guy. No, there's no other comedian. It's just like you just talk about a topic.
Nice.
I'm going to talk about whether you can speak in spas or not. Where you should be able to speak in saunas.
Can't say anything in spas anymore. Not with Urvi. Urvi,
What's your stance?
PC, SPA.
Well, I had an experience that I'll tell you off air that was interesting.
I went to a Japanese onsen once.
No, you can't speak there.
Yeah.
Can you go with your tats? Is that?
It's here. It's in Collingwood.
The
Well, it was in
Japanese bars.
Collingwood.
I know they
it's not
shut
there
down.
anymore.
Did they let you in with your tats? But they were like, those aren't good enough tats for our one.
Not cool enough.
Get out of here.
Better pop on a backwards cat, mate.
Yeah, no, I've been just like watching. I've been trying to go to the spa and sauna to deal with my skin and just like relax and stuff. And then I've been witnessing a lot of interesting stuff.
Oh.
It makes it sound so salacious. I'll just tell you guys after because it makes me
I don't
look
think
bad.
I could ever go.
No, you can't. It's so fun. It's like the best thing.
Like I could barely go to like the hot springs in Peninsula.
really?
And that's like,
Okay, that's so mild. That's
yeah, I'm like, but I think more in my head, it's less well, actually, I don't want anyone to look at me, number one. But number two, you're in a big bath of a bunch of people. There's something that just gets to me about being in like a soup with everyone.
I think with the
Yeah.
onsen, the water is so hot that
Well, it's self.
it's self-cleaning.
Self-cleaning.
It's got a lot of salt in it. Yeah.
I think the thing I would worry is accidentally slipping somehow and going, and that's my big fear.
Yeah, that's
like,
gross.
Yeah, a friend of mine...
And drowning or just not having that water in your mouth?
just a tiny amount of water. The drowning
would be fine.
Drowning be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, if I go down and I drown, I'm like, I
Oh,
won't
it
remember that. I'm
fixes its own
bored.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Real all or nothing
Yeah.
mindset.
Yeah. Do you know, even you talking about running made me feel so tired. I was like, oh, I thought
I was exercising you.
yeah. Do you exercise? Do you still run a lot? You used to run so much.
I used to run a lot, but since I had a mystery knee injury in Vegas, and I haven't really run.
And what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas so bad you have no idea how you hurt your knee.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so I haven't run much since then.
I just remember one of my a core memory of being like 20 or something, sitting in that first stupid old studios, was every so often we would be there like writing sketches or stuff, and then you'd be like, I'm going, and you just disappear and run.
Oh, really?
You and Andy would just run out the door and be gone.
Yeah, because it was Andy and Al first. They would do it. And you know how Al's just like no nonsense sometimes? I'm like, I can't run. They're running 5Ks. I'm like, I can't run that far.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, you can. Just come and do it.
But Al has...
You just do it.
Yeah.
And you don't stop until you get to 5Ks. I'm like, I understand that's how you would do it. I don't think I'm up to it.
Alistair approaches life in such a, like, oh, you just go do it. I remember when he was like, also in that same warehouse, trying out cigarettes. Do you remember that? I can't even remember why. Now I feel bad he's not here to ask. He was just in the back of the studio just going like, oh, just see if this is for me.
Yeah.
Smoking.
Didn't he found a packet like in an alleyway, I think. Does that kick it off?
That's so what a funny reaction to finding a packet. May as well take these up.
Yeah,
Have a crack.
It's all
Give
very
them a go.
scientific.
They're freebies.
I guess that's how it starts, doesn't it? You know, you just see it and then you see the pack and then...
Normally not to a 29-year-old or whatever he was at the time. Normally that's when you're 14 or something.
It's so strange because in punk and hardcore stuff, people are straight edge for a long time and then, you know, might start drinking at like 30. But then those same people also start smoking. And it's like, the drinking makes sense.
Yes.
The smoking at this stage, but I mean, smoking is back in a big way at the moment.
Is it really?
People are going analog. It speaks to that organicness.
You know.
People don't want AI. They don't want vaping anymore.
Don't want to be a slave to the battery.
Exactly. It's too electrical.
Yep.
Gonna go back to old school fire.
So then you get a break too. You get to go, like, I feel bad sometimes at like different workplaces going to go get a coffee. But you can, I'm just going to go to get a smoke and you go, like, you do that because you're like, because you're so cool. I don't know why I saluted just
It is
then.
so cool.
Get out there. Smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, it's a weird one to get into, I reckon.
At an older age.
Yeah.
Although I think that's the same with any vice. And I got into coffee at a later age, which seems, it's like, why would you...
Not do smoking.
Yeah, it does seem like, why have I taken it up?
What are you, a child? Smoking.
Weird.
Sorry, I'm just nodding at you on the podcast. I was letting everyone speak. I was like, Matt, did you see that this light lit up rainbow colours a second ago?
Yeah.
Part of me wonders what that means. Should I message Evan and say
I think it's just a fault that it does sometimes.
it's fun. I like it.
It's a bit of fun.
This poor studio. Do you like my assembly of things that I keep bringing in here, by the way?
Yeah, is that like the AFL stuff? That's all yours?
Yeah, that's all mine. Yeah, this is mine. God, this has really not kept this in good nick. These are terrible photos. I should take photos of people doing football. Oh, this is from ages ago, right? 2009.
I wonder if being a wag would be fun.
I think being a wag would be fun.
It'd be so fun.
Yeah.
It could be a nightmare.
It would be so if I had acne being a wag, then my days would be horrible. So it's like...
But then you have... I feel like if you get enough money and fame and are in a good mental space, then everything just flows.
You could have fun.
I want that. I want to get
be in
enough.
flow.
Be in a flow state.
There's a wag at the moment who's copying a lot of grief on TikTok because she's not like, I guess, traditionally
Not waggy enough.
Yeah,
my
she's not
God.
waggy enough.
Oh,
And,
not in what?
I guess she's like not, you know, blonde, skinny. Like she's not, you know, traditionally like it's pretty gross. Yeah.
That's so crazy. Who's the guy? Who's the
surely it's
footballer?
just up to the partner.
I know.
Yeah. You would think that, but it turns out a lot of people have an opinion about it.
But that makes me feel like, maybe their partner is also cool. Like, are they...
Yeah, I think it's just like they met when they were in high school, high school
that's so
sweethearts, and then
cute.
it's like they have a great relationship. And everyone's
All
like,
these people are
why
like
doesn't she have a Lululemon deal?
No.
It's sick.
All the wags would be so toxic, so...
Yeah.
But would they be? I don't know. I think they're just...
Yeah, you think Bec Judd's nice? Oh, sorry, Bec
really
Judd.
went for the
Don't kill
throat.
me.
Whoa.
So you think Bec Judd's nice?
You had someone
That's what you basically said.
top of mind.
Basically saying you love
I didn't know this was your specialty subject.
Thought about this
You're
a lot.
obsessed with Bec Judd.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I should have thought of that.
All right.
What was the question about?
Sorry, Urvi, I'm very aware that we are pushing towards your
that's
go
all
time.
good. I just said 5 minutes earlier, then I probably need to go anyway. I just need to be there at 3:30, so...
Oh, you'll make it.
I'll make it.
Because there's no it's
School
school
traffic.
holidays.
Totally a good point.
Driving out at the moment, you're like, oh my God, this is what the roads should be like, and that's why no more children.
Yes, okay.
Let them
perfect.
all
Shut the
age out.
orphanages down.
When you've been shut them down, well, the kids still have to go somewhere, right?
The docs. Get them working is what I'm
In
saying.
the past, did they actually come up? Well, if you got an orphan, would they actually be like in their little like chimney sweep outfits? What? Sorry, it's so not okay. I'm gonna get cancelled. I'm gonna stop talking.
All orphans have to dress like a chimney sweep.
I'm like, that would be so cute. I wouldn't mind. I'll adopt a chimney sweep guy.
I mean,
So, do you have a chimney, Urvi, that needs cleaning? You adopt
No, that's
basically just for jobs you need done around the house. Oh, that kid looks cute. I reckon he could dry a dish.
You reckon it could
That would be
fit in a
cute.
small
So-
access point?
Sew my clothes together.
chimney sweeps. Why? How? Oh no! I was like, how do they get so dirty? But it's because of the chimney.
Because they have
Yeah.
fire chimneys.
I was like, if I was a chimney sweep, I would like wear stuff to prevent that, so you could, you know what I mean?
Wear like a beekeeper type outfit.
Yeah, like a mask. But they're all just always up, like in Mary Poppins. They're all of them.
I think maybe it's come a long way since. What is there like a dedicated service? Like is it Jim's Chimney Sweeps? Something like that.
Maybe we should look in. Can we look into this?
We can look into
Okay,
this.
thank you.
Um,
Jim's chimneys.
when Urvi's rushing off,
Anyway,
Ben and Bec will stay and get to the
Yeah.
bottom of this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chimney
we'll be here.
sweep. Jiminy Cricket.
All right, we're back.
No, leave that all in.
Oh, no, that'll be in. That'll be in there somewhere. Connor, you'll find a spot for that. Connor's the editor, so.
I thought he was a chimney sweep.
Well, part-time.
Could be.
Yeah.
Was that on CNN?
This was from Jejun magazine.
Jejun.
I don't know if that's how you say it. It could be Jejun.
I think Jejun's a good stab at it.
Jejun
It's like
magazine.
Celador.
That's like Celador. Magazine? What's Celador?
It's like the phrase that like sounds good together.
Oh.
Celador. It's in that. It's
Is it Donnie Darko?
Yeah.
I was like, is this actually a thing outside of Donnie Darko, or is it just Donnie Darko?
I don't know. Sometimes when I watch movies, I just think it's true. Sure, that sounds
The
real.
most beautiful word in the English language.
That's
yeah.
it.
It's Celador.
Yeah.
But then you say it and you're like, nah, I reckon like, what about love? Love is a beautiful
It sounds very French. Celador.
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 Jejun. Meet me at Jejun. Celador. Oui, oui.
I have a show coming out, and I've been hinting at it on a bunch of other podcasts, but I'm just going to say it.
Yeah.
That on July 30th, there's a new YouTube show. It's called Space Murder.
So it came out like 2 days ago.
Oh, wait, sorry. Let me... Connor, edit this out. Connor, please. It's probably again.
Yeah, so I think this is coming out, I believe, on September the 1st.
I missed that because I was
No,
looking up the date of
that's
when it
all
was
right.
coming out.
And Bec, what about you?
You can go find it on YouTube,
Oh.
but we're changing the URL, so that's why I had a moment where
I
was like,
don't know what it will
Connor,
be.
edit this out as well. Let me think. Sorry, Connor, this is a terrible edit.
What's your take on the talking in the spa, Urvi?
What is my take? I feel like it's hard to say. I feel like I'm on the fence. If I had to choose, gun to my head, one or the other, I'd say no talking. But I think that's like I'm a sick person in a sick world, and like I feel like we should not have to isolate ourselves. And like that's rude. And like you do learn a lot by like listening to other conversations, but I just don't know who I am inside the sauna and outside the sauna. Like inside the sauna, I can be like really irritable and stuff because people try and talk to you and you're like, it's so hot. You're like pretty much like just fighting to survive. And then people are like, hey, what's your name? Like, where are you from? And stuff. And you're like,
You're still getting used to the sauna.
yeah.
Whereas people chatting in there are
The
they're
old
experienced
souls.
sauna heads.
That's true, yeah. And then sometimes I'm like jealous because everyone's like friends.
So it's really about you not having friends in the
I'm
sauna.
just like, shut up. I'm like, if I have no one to talk to, no one does.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, mature.
I think it was came out in 2011.
Yes, okay.
But yeah, maybe that should be the rule, Urvi. It's like you can talk as long as you talk to me.
Yeah. But then I don't want everyone to talk to me. You can talk to me if you're cool.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. It's easy just to.
Maybe it's like different topic. Maybe it's like different, like
It's a
arts
sauna
and
version
culture.
of like if you brought snacks, bring enough for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Could have it like on the some trains will have a quiet carriage.
Okay, if you talk, you have to make it interesting and not just like boring shit.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It has to be goss that anyone can relate to and understand.
You want veto power.
Because and you have to talk in like a objectively not annoying way. And no annoying sounds and stuff.
Okay, that's easy to handle. What's objectively not annoying? The people who've listened this far into this episode, I think, would all objectively agree we aren't annoying.
No,
Right?
you guys
Unless they
aren't
hate listening,
annoying
which is
at all.
possible. And shout out to you.
No,
Happy with
no.
any listeners.
No, you're not annoying at all. But
I don't know if I bought that, to be honest with you. I don't know if I bought that at all. But
you're not annoying, but let's wrap it up.